Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is DarkPhoenix Gaming, and you are watching Assassin's Creed Revelations. Now, our last episode was honestly a little bit of a dull one because it was just me doing all but one of the Desmond's Journey puzzle things, which I gotta be honest, I did not find that interesting. I thought it was kind of boring, really. So, we're not going to be doing the fifth one. Sorry if that disappoints you, but I just found them so tedious and boring I couldn't face doing another one. Which is why it's probably a good thing that I didn't get the Lost Archives DLC, because from what I hear, it's nothing but that, which I just did not find engaging at all. I will link the fifth one and the Lost Archives DLC in YouTube video form in the description, though, if you're interested. But this time, it's time for us to head out of Desmond Land and back into the world of Ezio, hunting down a Templar army. After breaking through an Ottoman blockade.
To a region called Cappadocia, where Manuel is training his soldiers. If I am lucky, I will not be alone, for there may be Ottoman spies in the area waiting to strike. But, as ever, I put stock only in myself, and hold the memory of dear Sophia close to my heart. Claudia, you would laugh to hear the racing thoughts of your brother now. I have come to admire Sophia with more affection than I thought possible. After the death of Christina, something withered in me. But that feeling, that capacity for love, has returned. I adore Sophia, but dare not drag her into this life of mine. Not without fear of hurting her, or driving her away.
Yeah, you know, I really kind of like those little letter writing sections between Ezio and Claudia. It adds so much more dynamism to the world. It makes it feel like things are happening outside of Ezio's experiences. Which they are, but you don't really get that feeling in a lot of the other games. And I just really like that. It's a nice little touch.
No evidence of an army here. And no signs of Tariq's men.
Locate the missing spies and work with them to find the Templars. Full sync of do not get detected. Well, I don't particularly like my odds of not getting detected. As you may have noticed, it's not a thing I am especially talented at. Especially since we appear to be heading towards a restricted area. So that's going to make it somewhat complicated. But we're going to see this through and get this particular assignment of ours under wraps, I think. But yes, plenty of Templars, it would seem, and lots of fortifications. This is not going to be easy. Though I suppose how difficult it really is will depend entirely on how favorably the locals view their Templar overlords, and if they're likely to rat us out for a few coins, or just not acknowledge that we exist. It will depend, I suppose.
Hey, do you have your knives? We could use him for target practice.
Okay. Someone's being a douche over here. pretend to be surprised for a second, I suppose. Okay. Looks like we want something down here, maybe? I'm not actually sure where we're supposed to be going. Maybe it's up. I don't actually know. I do not know. Where are we going, Ezio? Down to the marketplace proper, maybe? We'll see. See. I don't remember this quest, really. So I couldn't tell you what I'm actually trying to do.
How incredibly odd.
Okay. What the hell? Guys, seriously, what the hell? I don't even know how we got detected there. Really? How did we get detected? I wasn't being rhetorical, I was seriously asking that. How did that happen?
Stop now! I offer you a clean deck! There! Kill him!
Go fuck yourself. Seriously.
He will not get away!
Come on. Stop badgering me. Guess I'll stop for a fucking animus fragment.
Which way? What's his hurry?
No, hide, damn you, Ezio, hide. There we go.
Die, you dog!
Gone. But you can't be far.
You can't be far.
Come on.
Be here somewhere. A good spot.
And we will pull you into the hay bale. And I guess I'll get down on ground level for now, so we don't start more shit. Moment. I need to figure out what my objective is, and I'm afraid I have no bloody clue right now. I really do not. Apparently I just hadn't climbed high enough. That's my assessment so far. So I probably could have pulled off the don't get detected thing if I'd actually found this path before, but honestly, I'm not going to restart just because I want to get an optional objective. I've said it before, I don't particularly care for the optional synchronization objectives in Assassin's Creed, and I hope in some of the later games they remove those. So our objective was literally just do a viewpoint synchronization? Okay. the hay bale, and now spy finding time. Once that guy's no longer looking. Or, more efficiently, we stab him and drag him into a bale of hay. And follow a ghost to Tarek's spies. Hopefully we don't have to explain to them that we killed their master. I have a feeling that would not go down especially well. Looks like that might be them up there. Maybe. Or maybe they're just neutral allied groups, I don't know. Oh. Let's get some pyrite coins. And continue to follow the ghost. Well, ghost is perhaps not the right word. But it is a past memory. Anyways, there's our target. Hey. What the hell? Game. Seriously, what the hell was that? Looks like she decided to run while my lock-on was being a little bitch.
Not so close, Adi Herif.
Easy now. Tarek sent me.
Only you? Why not more?
I am enough. Where are your men?
Captured by Byzantines over a week ago. I was just to look like a slave and managed to escape. But...
Well, things are not going so well
capable
for
fighter?
Tarek's people,
I
apparently.
like to think so.
Well, when you are certain, come find me.
I like her. I really do. Definitely he's someone Ezio is going to get along with. When you are certain you're a capable fighter, come and find me. I love that. Just so fitting. Not taking any of our shit and just being smarmy towards us in return. Love it. Now, let's go and find our new ally. See how we can help.
Did you happen to see that? We caught another of the Sultan's spies lurking about. A woman this time, disguised as a harlot of low birth.
Sending his harem girls now, eh? It seems the Sultan is running out of skilled fighters. Where did you take her?
Inside, into the prisons. But she won't last long. Not with Shakulu in charge.
And it would seem that she's been caught. So, we're gonna have to do something about that. Full sync objective is to not kill anyone. Well, I'm not at all inclined to bother with that much, but killing people takes time, and given what they said, we want to rescue her fast, so doing this quickly is to our advantage.
How soon before my
That's
soldiers
certainly
are trained to
true.
use those guns?
A few weeks at most.
Janissaries will know I have betrayed them by now. But do they have the resources for retribution?
Doubtful. The Sultan's battle with Selim commands most of their attention.
Ah! What the hell is that spell?
Apologies, Manuel. Some of these Ottoman prisoners are so fragile.
Sakuro, try to moderate your anger. I know the Sultan humiliated your people, but there is no need to spit on men who are beneath us.
You take the woman from the prison and bring her to the chapel.
Sakulu, I don't have the key.
Find it!
Who has the key? You?
I think Nicholas has it. He's on leave in the market.
Christemu, I'd like to run that man through with a spear.
Okay. Well, time to head to the market and get a key. Given the fact that we are using rooftops and scaffolding to get around, though, we'll probably manage it before the Templars are aware. Not him, not him. Okay, there is our guy. And we've got the key now. Is him none the wiser? Love it. So then, shall we be off? I think so. And once again, we'll use the roofs and scaffoldings to get out of here. And not waste our time fighting the mooks. If we have to fight them on our way, getting our spy friend out of there. I don't think she ever gave her name, did she? But yeah, if we have to do that, fine, but for now, we can do it like this. Hello, I'm your rescue.
You took your time.
You are welcome.
Aman Allah. What is that?
Not everyone was taken prisoner.
Poor men. Allah City Kutsasim.
Okay.
That Turkmen renegade did this. Shah Kulu. I'll kill him.
I heard the name. She's a bit impulsive, it would seem. Dilara, eh? Interesting. Now, we got to GTFO, and we didn't need to escort her out, so I managed to not kill anyone. Nice. Another quick mission done for. So. Let's get to the next one. We don't exactly have side missions or alternative objectives in this chapter after all, so I can afford to just go straight from main mission to main mission, as that's all we have. This is just doing the main missions right now. Nothing more. But we've got something of a crowd up there. Still, first, let's see what she has to say.
You do not cooperate very well.
I'm here to rescue my men, not make friends. Right there.
That armor is too thick for bullets. I will have to get in close.
Janos, we have to help him.
Alright. He's torturing the remaining prisoners. Kill him before any more die. Do not let Janos lose more than half his health. First step, silence the gunman. Apparently, otherwise, we would be having problems. That's 2 down. Cock. Ezio, would you mind not falling like that? It's a bit inconvenient for me. And he's going to lose more than half his health, it looks like. But there's the last of them. And down goes Shocky. Easy enough.
Men who make a fetish out of murder deserve no pity.
Well, that's a new one. Come on, we stabbed his ass. Seriously? How do you idiots not realize we stabbed their asses? Anyways, let's put his guards down. This idiot seems to be very stubborn at the moment. We're going to have to chip away at his health. But I have to say, this is the first time in a long while that an assassination target hasn't died when assassinated. That was interesting, to say the least. And it's the first time when it wasn't our choice.
They should be destroyed.
Most of them don't actually work. But the gunpowder is real. We could not fake that.
Well, nice.
Keep out of sight until you hear the explosions. Then you run.
Explosions? If you do that, all hell will break loose. You will panic the entire city.
See, I am counting on it.
And then what?
Then I find Manuel Paleologos.
Yes. Big boom. And Manuel, along with the citizens, will be freaking the fuck out. Which should make... I guess we're assuming that the fact everyone's panicking and running everywhere will mean Manuel will be easier to find somehow, but you'd think he would just stand in with the crowd that's freaking the flip out. Not be easier to find, because they'd all be panicking. Maybe just because everyone's running everywhere and he wears very distinct clothing, we're hoping to use that to pick him out more easily than if he was in some massive fortress somewhere. I don't know, really. I don't know.
Siga! This is gunpowder, not millet! I got it!
Okay, well... Looks like we have ourselves a way up. The weapons have been locked away. Infiltrate the weapon depot and destroy the gunpowder. Do not take any damage. Well, it's theoretically possible for me to pull that off, but I don't know how likely it is. As if you remember, we had that one don't take any damage mission I had on one of the keys, one of the things with the Masyaf keys, which I thought was never going to happen. but it ended up happening, so I'm not going to make predictions on this one. It could be a success or a total failure, and neither would surprise me, really. So, we'll just see how this goes, is what I'm trying to say. I could have said that better, admittedly, but there you go. Now, Ropey McRopeface, Ezio. Ropey McRopeface. We were on the gunpowder right there, weren't we? Why not blow it up? Oh. There's a load of peeps over there. What have I got for bombs? Splinter bomb is gonna have to do it, I think. Now, let's see what happened. Was it just him, or... No, we got a few of them.
That tall one. Somehow familiar.
I'll just kill you. Splinter bomb plus sword. And they're all dead. Oh yeah, I guess we need some boom boom. Now, let's get the guys with the big axes. I seem to recall they're the ones that will give me problems with countering them. So let's take care of that. And get the explodium. We have not seen explodium in a good long while. I believe the last time we used explodium was maybe when Ezio was blowing up all those towers back in Brotherhood, because he used some ancient substance known to the world as explodium back then in order to blow up towers whenever he danced. I'm quite certain that is what happened. And there's our failure state. Credit where it's due, though. We did get quite far, and it was an axe dude who caused me to fail. Those axe dudes have a habit of not exactly being easy to take out.
I see him.
Let's kill the axe dudes fast if we can. Yeah. There goes our axe dudes. And I believe it is time to blow stuff up. Ezio. Ever the lover of collateral damage.
Sabotage, Manuel. You need to take cover.
Get out of my way! Citizens, soldiers, compose yourselves. Do not give in to fear. We are the true shepherds of Constantinople. We are the lords of this land. We are Byzantines.
And you are going to die soon.
Do not let anyone break it. Stop that man! Cut it down!
You were saying? And he's trying to calm his people amid the chaos. So we can now kill him and get the last key. While he's busy throwing his damn guards at us in waves.
No way you'll get through here. Get him!
Okay.
Stop and think for a moment. Think about the lives you have disrupted today. The anarchy you have sown here.
Well, how about you just give me that key? And we can stop everything right here. Sure, you'll agree that's a much better way to do things. Just give me the Masyaf key.
You take advantage of our poor and displaced people, using us to further your own vain quest.
Yes,
We
yes.
fight for dignity, assassin.
Templars
We fight
playing
to
the
restore peace
victim.
to this troubled land.
Templars are always quick to talk of peace,
How
but they're slow to
ironic.
concede power.
And more than a little
This power
funny,
begets
to be
peace,
honest.
Raka. It cannot happen in reverse. These people would drown without a fair hand to lift them up and keep them in line.
There he is. The monster I came to kill.
Come, I've just the reward you deserve.
Well, that was easy enough.
I should have been Constantine's successor. He had so many.
Down you go.
Your dream dies with you, Manuel. Your empire is gone.
Ah, but I am not the only one with this vision, assassin. The dream of our order is universal. Ottoman, Byzantine. These are only labels. Costumes and facades. Beneath these trappings, all Templars are part of the same family.
Yes, a family of psychotic murderers.
Masyaf key.
Then take it. Take it. To seek your fortune. See if you get within 100 leagues of that library before one of us finishes you off.
Well, I think we can call this particular mission a success. We're down a Paleologos.
Last of the Paleologi. I should not have put him in charge of our Masyaf expedition. He was an arrogant man. Impossible
Wait,
to keep
is
him
that
down.
who I think it is?
Disappoint me, Ahmed. Why the Templars?
Because I am tired of all of these pointless blood feuds that pit father against son, brother against brother. To achieve true peace, mankind must think and move as one body, with one mastermind. The secrets in the Grand Temple will give us just that. And Altair will lead us there.
Delusions. Altair's secrets are not for you.
I am not interested in arguing, Ezio. I am here for the Masyaf keys.
No.
Keys? Are there more than this one?
So I have heard. Perhaps I should ask someone who knows better. Sofia Sarto. Is that her name?
She knows nothing. Leave her be.
We shall see.
I will kill you if you touch her.
I know you'll try.
Oh, I'll do more than try, you son of a bitch. I am going to pull your head off while you're still alive if you try anything. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. So yeah, quite the bombshell. Prince Ahmed, the supposed Ottoman crown prince, is a Templar. And that reveal is a big one and really catches you off guard the first time you play this. It's excellent and very well done if you ask me. But seeing as I've played this game once before, I already knew that was going to happen. But I did my best to not reveal anything. concerning that because I wanted to try and make it as much of a surprise as possible for people watching. Because I know it's a big moment, and I don't want to ruin that just because it's a thing I knew about. But Ahmet's goons keep on flooding in. I don't think we have time for your asses. So, let's get going. Well, now we see the consequences of Ezio just blowing up that gunpowder. There's smoke and sulfur and things everywhere, and everyone is just choking and dying. Everything. This is just fucking awful. We gotta get out of here fast. I have some medicine, of course, but nowhere near enough to fend off this. This really. And here we are, fortunately. Use another medicine. It's going to be a necessity. And here we are in the open, thank fuck. Yeah, I'm thinking we'll be leaving now. But yeah, Ezio, you really need to work on your tendency towards collateral damage whenever you're going on any of these big assassinations, because it's gonna come back and bite you in the ass one of these days. But in the meantime, we have an Altair key.
Niccolo Polo. Our time together was brief, I know. But I have faith this codex will answer the many questions you have yet to ask.
Altair, this gift is invaluable. Grazie.
So, where will you go next?
Back to Constantinople for a time. We will establish a guild there before returning to Venezia.
Your son Marco will be eager to hear his father's wild stories.
He is a little young for such tales, but one day soon, see?
Father, a vanguard of Mongols has broken through. The village is overrun.
Niccolo, your cargo and provisions are waiting for you by the village gates. We will escort you there.
Thank you, Mentor.
Ready the catapult and watch for my signal. Stay close.
Okay, so Ezio... Oh, sorry, Altair. I'm so used to playing as Ezio that this weirds me out a little. Altair, in his 90s now, is going to help fight Mongols.
This way.
The Apple of Eden is good for subduing Mongols, it would seem. And we're fucking going the wrong way. Great. So... time to subdue even. Some more enemies.
All right, this way.
Come on then.
Stay close.
There we are. And down towards our objective. Or are we supposed to climb this ladder? It would seem we are. Subdue them from on high, I guess? Nice. Nice. At this point, Altair is old enough that he cannot actually do any of the fancy parkour tricks. We have to rely on others for that. We ain't no spring chicken anymore, that's for sure.
Father, are you hurt?
Give me a moment. The end of an era. When I was very young, I was foolish enough to believe that our creed would bring an end to all these conflicts. If only I possessed the humility to say to myself, I have seen enough for one life. I have done my part. Then again, there is no greater glory than fighting to find the truth.
We are ready.
A last favor, Niccolo. Take these with you and guard them well. Hide them if you must.
Artifacts?
Of a kind. They are keys. Each one imbued with a message.
A message for whom?
I wish I knew.
Okay. You know, seeing Altair right there just sort of reminiscing and looking back on his life, it's an amazing little touch. And this game, a lot of people I know think it's kind of superfluous and didn't need to be there, but
much has transpired.
I really like it. It's the end of an era, as Altair said, and in more ways than one.
Until now. Prince Ahmed, Suleiman's uncle, is the man leading Templars here. He is the mastermind behind their Masyaf expedition, and he will stop at nothing to retrieve the keys, all of which are now in assassin hands. So what holds me back? Why do I not take the keys to Masyaf myself and be done with these fools? Because I have been careless. Because the Templars know about Sophia, and they're looking for her. Oh, Claudia, if anything should happen to her, I could not live with myself. I have dragged her into a war she knows nothing about. And it will be my burden to bear if she comes to any harm.
Plus, we kind of should check up on Yusuf and the other assassins in Istanbul one last time, I think.
Citizens of the Empire and travelers from foreign lands take heed. By order of the Janissaries, new restrictions apply to all who travel to and from the city. Note that a reward of 10,000 akçe will be given without question to anyone who brings in information that leads to the immediate arrest of the suikastçı, Ezio Auditore.
They're already putting a bounty out on our heads. Well, it's going to complicate matters. Certainly.
Regarding the activities of the assassin Brotherhood.
But
Istanbul will never tolerate the assassin.
you can shut up, I think. We don't need to be having too many Templar goons chattering about us, after all. I don't think. But yes, we are now in sequence 8, which I believe is the second to last in the game. Though I don't remember how long sequences 8 and 9 are. However, this episode's been going for a good chunk of time, and got through the whole of sequence 7 in it. so I doubt we'll beat Sequence 8 in 20 minutes or so. So I'm going to stop it here, just so I don't run over my time. In any event, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I really do appreciate it. And I hope you'll join me next time when we will be continuing on with Assassin's Creed Revelations, and we may even finish it next time, depending on how long the rest of the game is. It all depends, but we're definitely in the end game. There's a tiny little bit of content left, and then we'll be done with this game. So I hope you'll join me for that. Until then, I'll see you then, everybody. Thanks for watching.